Could you be using some things at night before you go to bed to help your hair grow? Well, let's find out. Hey guys, Karen with Curl House. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, a certified trichologist, and the owner of the Curl House product line and the Curl House Academy, Let's Get Growing program. And today we are going to be talking about some of the things that you can do at night before you go to bed to help encourage growth and to maintain healthy hair. Now, let's be clear. You cannot grow your hair fast overnight. This is not that video, not possible. However, you can switch up some things in your hair routine that will help encourage growth and help you to keep the hair that you grow. Now, let's talk about sleep in general. Do you know that the magic in the body happens when you sleep? Yes, so your body repairs itself when you sleep. Your cells rejuvenate when you sleep, and that includes your hair follicle stem cells. They regenerate when you sleep. So there has to be something special about doing things at night when you sleep as it relates to your hair. So the first thing I want you to use at night is to use your scalp treatment. So scalp treatments provide many ingredients that help to stimulate healthy hair cell growth. Now, that doesn't mean everyone has to apply some type of scalp treatment to the scalp. Healthy hair grows within, but some of us may need a little bit of topical support to support growth. But if this is you, and if you are using some type of scalp treatment, such as the Curl House Follicle Stimulating Growth Drops, rosemary, botana oil, or your own concoction, I suggest that you use it at night before you go to bed. There have been several studies that show the benefits of certain oils, such as rosemary oil, applied to your scalp to enhance growth, but not just applied to the scalp, applied to the hair and scalp and left overnight. That's the key word, overnight, to really enhance hair growth. So remember, cellular regeneration happens when you go to sleep. So if you are someone who uses some type of scalp treatment, apply it at night. If you have to pick just one time to apply it before you go to bed to get the maximum benefits from what you're using. The second thing that I want you to use before you go to bed to encourage growth, I want you to use your fingers or some type of tool to do a scalp massage. So yes, use your fingers or tools to do a scalp massage. Scalp massaging helps to increase blood flow to your scalp to stimulate growth. Now, if you are using some type of scalp treatment anyway, and you're doing that at night anyway, then go ahead and massage it in. There have been so many studies that show the benefits of scalp massage to improve hair growth. There's a study of 9 men who massaged one half of their head for, I believe, 24 weeks. And after 24 weeks, they noticed improved hair growth. There's also been another study of at least 300 people or more who massaged their scalp at least twice a day, I believe. And they noticed improved hair growth and a reduction in their alopecia. So the studies are out there which really do show scalp massaging helps to improve circulation to the scalp to help you to regrow your hair. Now, in addition to increased blood flow, the benefits of a scalp massage also focus or centers on the hair follicle cells. So a scalp massage actually stretches the cells of the hair follicles, and that in turn will produce thicker hair. The key word is cells. Here we go. That's that word again, cells. Remember, cellular regeneration occurs when you sleep. So if you are doing a scalp massage, and if the scalp massage is stretching the cells while you're sleeping, that also improves hair growth. So again, I recommend that you do a scalp massage at night. Now, you don't have to limit it to before you go to bed, but if you're going to do it just one time a day, I encourage you to do it before you go to bed. Now, the third thing that I want you to use at night before you go to bed to help with your hair growth, I want you to use this. Yes, this is a satin bonnet. So I need you all to start protecting your hair before you go to bed. So if you don't want to use a bonnet, you can use a satin or silk pillowcase. You all, when we sleep, we lay our head down. We put a lot of pressure on our hair, and that pressure on our hair, particularly if we're sleeping on cotton, there's a lot of friction, and cotton will cause our hair to gradually snag. And when our hair is gradually snagging, and cotton absorbs moisture, so if your hair is absorbing moisture from cotton, all of that is going to lead to breakage, and that means you can't keep the hair that you grow. You're struggling with length retention. So I encourage you to protect your hair at night. Use a bonnet, a satin pillowcase, a satin scarf. Just protect your hair by not sleeping on cotton. So since we're talking about wearing bonnets and protecting our hair before we go to bed, that leads me to the next thing that you can use before you go to bed. That is your leave-in conditioners and your moisturizers. So yes, you can moisturize your hair at night before you go to bed. I'm not talking about making your hair like saturated wet. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about giving your hair a mist with your leave-in conditioner or a moisturizing product. Some of you, depending on your hairstyle, you can retwist your hair and moisturize it and set it before you go to bed. Now, I recommend doing it at night before you go to bed as an option, because when you're moisturizing your hair in the day and you're going out, you're competing with all of the elements in the air that is drawing moisture from your hair. So if you do it at night before bed, your hair doesn't have to compete with anything. And the last thing that you could use to help with your hair growth, you could use a good night's sleep. How you like them apples? A good night's sleep. So I have been talking about just hair cells and rejuvenation of hair cells. When you go to sleep and when you get a good night's sleep, then that process happens effortlessly and seamlessly. But the opposite happens if you don't get quality sleep. You can disrupt that cellular regeneration process as it relates to your hair follicles, and that impedes hair growth. So I encourage you all just to get a good night's sleep. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed these tips. I hope you incorporate some of them into your natural hair routine to help encourage growth and maintain healthy hair. And if you are someone who's looking for an amazing product line, I encourage you to consider the Curl House product line. I'm in the process of rebranding. I'm almost there, and I will be relaunching my product line very, very soon. I encourage you to join the link above to join the waitlist so that you can get a notification when my product line relaunches. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like the channel so that you do not miss a video in the future. And until we talk again, stay fabulous.